Socialisation, what is it? Socialisation is something your dog should go through between the ages, when you get them, of 8 to 16 weeks. This is where you expose your dog to anything and everything, as many things as possible. Different sights, sounds, textures, everything. This doesn't mean meet as many people and dogs as possible. It means totally the opposite. Pass as many people and dogs as possible. But do not allow your dog to interact with every single person and dog it meets, because when you do, you're then going to get an over-social dog. So see what my dog's done? He's seen a dog ahead, he's stopped. Watch, I stop, he stops. There is no attention on me whatsoever because he is over-socialised. Here! The difference is, when I call him back, he comes back. Big difference. This one hasn't been over-socialised. This one wasn't interested in what that dog was doing. Now he's interested because the dog's getting closer. Over-socialised dogs are a pain in the backside. He's very dominant, so when your dog gets to 2 years old, thereabouts, if you've over-socialised it, or before that, you're going to know before that. So by the time the dog's around about 2 years old, that's when they're socially mature. Very different to when they're sexually mature. So a sexually mature dog may put up with the shit off another dog, tuck a heel. It may not. By the time they're 2 years old, chances are they're not going to put up with any other dog. It all depends on your dog. Now look at him pulling because there's a dog there. Morning, afternoon even. Listen to him growling because there's a dog there and he thinks he's it. That's an over-social dog. This is also a dominant dog. Now that dog we've just passed is actually my friend's dog. That was his mum with it. And him, Blue, and that dog used to play briefly to help that dog socialise, because that dog used to react. You could be a speck on the hill in front where those windmill things are and he would react. We got him out of that and we used Blue as a confidence so that he learnt that not all dogs are frightening. There was no issue. That dog was younger, obviously Blue was younger. It was about 2 years ago. And Blue was fine with it. He taught it confidence. But did you see him then and hear him? And that was only a little grumble. And what he wants to do is be the boss of everything. He cannot. That's an over-socialised dog. As I was saying, over-socialised dogs are a pain in the backside. Over-socialisation can even be, doesn't have to be dominance, aggression. It can be barrier frustration. So it can be the dogs are on the lead and they're jumping around, barking, screaming, pulling, all that business out of frustration because they can't get to the other dog. That's reactivity. Reactivity is born by over-socialising or obviously under-socialising. So people that get a dog, keep it in the garden. It doesn't ever see the outside of the garden. So then one day, 2 years later, 3 years later, 10 years later, whatever, a sunny day later, oh, I know, I'll take my unsocialised dog out into the big wide world and expect it to cope. No, because I tell you what it's going to do, it's going to bark and scream and react to every single thing it sees because it's never seen them, because you never socialised your dog.